Oh, hello everybody. I am the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. I'm sniffly tonight. I woke up this morning with a sore throat, and it has stuck with me all day. It's not terrible, not super terrible, but if I seem a little low energy tonight, that's why. But I wanted to get something because I feel like I've been missing a lot recently, and I feel bad about that. So we're gonna be back on Cloudin tonight. I think we can probably finish up the last area, which I believe is Heimrata, and move on with the story. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, yeah. It's also kind of been weird because I'm a crazy person, and since I'm in my house alone most of the time, I talk to myself throughout the day most days. And because I had a sore throat today, I was like, well, I'll try to just breathe through my nose all day and just not talk to myself all day. And it's been weird, honestly. It's been weird not talking to myself. So I've been trying to save my voice all day. And it's been different, but whatever. The short of it is, oh, we actually already finished some levels in this. Okay. We're definitely going to make it to the next major event. That should be good. How y'all tonight? How are you, Jimmy? You having a good day? Hope you're not sick. Hope you're not sick like me. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I could feel something happening last night when I was getting to bed. I'm like, I don't feel right now, but maybe it'll be okay tomorrow. And it wasn't, but I slept like 12 hours last night, I think, because I went to bed because I was not feeling great at like 9 o'clock, and then just kind of kept on sleeping. Kept on sleeping till the morning, so I guess I needed it. It's fortunate that my workplace has adopted a sort of hybrid model as far as having to go into the office goes, so I don't have to see, I don't have to talk to anybody in person, so I was able to just kind of hang out in my house and drink tea all day. Lots of tea. I mentioned, I think in the last stream, I'm trying to get myself back into drinking tea more often because it's good for you. It's better than what I would normally drink, and yeah, I think it can only help me if I drink a little bit more tea rather than Coke. I mean, I'm currently drinking a 0 sugar Dr. Pepper. Where are we going with this? This must be it. Flame. Okay. Flame's so boring, though. That's definitely has the best damage, then. I'm also currently waiting on, part of the reason we're streaming a little bit earlier tonight is, I just finished making the dough for some, orange zest sugar cookies. I've made them before. They're like, it's this type of sugar cookie that you make with, orange juice in it. And they're like really orangey and sweet, and I like them. And I haven't had them in a while, so I was like, I'm gonna make myself some cookies to make myself feel better. Excuse me. So that's now I'm currently waiting on the dough to chill, because as you may well know, if you've tried to make sugar cookies, you kind of need to let the dough chill for a while before it's like usable. So it's not like a sticky mess that you can't do anything with, which is where it is right now. In other news, since the last time I played this, I actually I spent a little bit of time grinding for levels on my weapons. So my what do you call it? My grenade launcher is finally usable, which is nice. Although right now I'm using that's actually why I'm using the lasers, because I don't have to worry about the grenade launcher. And I also found out that I've got a lot of recipes that I could make for parts for the ride pod, but I gotta get the items to make it now. Like I set up the I set up the actual recipes. Now I just have to find the items to make it. Although truth be told, if I'm gonna make another piece of equipment for the ride pod, it's probably just gonna be the next machine gun, because like machine gun is way strong in this game. I had forgotten how like overpowered the machine gun is for the ride pod. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. What is going on? Other than that, I've been working on a new, oh, it's this thing. These Arthur things are dangerous. I'm gonna kill this guy. I've been working on another 3D model. I drew a picture of Maria the other day. In like one of the problems I run into a lot with my artistic pursuits is that I get kind of like locked into certain characters and certain designs, and I start to feel kind of frustrated with those designs because I just, you know, draw them over and over again. And so every once in a while I'll be like, I'm just going to try to draw something completely new. Character design that I've never done before. I'm just going to try and make up something new. And what I did for that is I've been, I made like I guess you'd call it a mannequin. I made just sort of like a body shape that, it's just kind of like a generic female body shape, just kind of like standing in a pose. And I put that on my iPad, and then I just kind of reduced the opacity of it so that I can just kind of like sketch out costumes on it, you know, whenever I want to. And so far it's worked pretty well. I've designed a couple of costumes that way. Yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of like a little creativity exercise where I get the, I don't, like one of the other things that I get bogged down is deciding on a pose. Like I always want to make like a cool pose for my characters. Oh, stupid. And sometimes like the pose itself can like ruin the entire picture because I don't like pull it off right or something. So having a character just kind of like, or having a mannequin just kind of like standing there is helpful. I don't know, little things. Anyway, yeah, so I designed this costume the other day of Maria, and I based it off of the outfit that I wore to the Renaissance Fair the other weekend. I think I told you all about that. I went to the Renaissance Fair. And actually, that may be where I caught my little, like, sniffles. But, although if that's the case, it took a really long time to incubate, so I don't know about that. Anyway, yeah, it's just like a simple, like, adventurer's costume. She's kind of wearing, like, a tunic, and she's got, like, a simple leather breastplate on. She's got, like, a bracer on one hand, and she's wearing boots, and she's got, like, a headband, and sword, and, like, a little pouch, and it's all just kind of simple and cool, and I like it. And so I've been trying to make, like, a higher quality version, or higher quality 3D model for it. Because, I have this one 3D print that I made I printed years ago. I didn't actually make it though. It was one that I downloaded. And it's a model of, Tifa Lockhart from, the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So like the FF7 Remake version of Tifa Lockhart. And I don't think it's like an official render. I think it's someone made it, but they did such a good job at like making it, and it's very detailed, and like it just really looks good. And I printed it at a relatively large scale when I printed it. And whenever I need like, I guess, inspiration on like how to make a model look better in terms of like clothing and like little minor things, I always look at this same model because it's like it just looks really good. So I've been trying to make something that I could say looks at least close to as good as that one does. That's been my goal. I've been working really slowly on it. Oh, here we go. Ha ha!
Which shall it be?
Shall it be? Very good.
Here
That's
you
what it
are.
does. honestly more useful. So far, all she's got is her leg wear is done. So she's got boots, and then she's got kind of like, what do you call them? Leather, not leather stocking. Stocking isn't the right word, but it's like a it's like a leather wrap, I guess you'd say, that you wear like on the outside of your pants, to kind of like support your leg. So it's kind of like leather armor for your leg, I guess would be the best way to describe it. And then she's wearing pants underneath that, and then she's gotten a tunic, but I've only got like the lower section of the tunic, so it just sort of looks like she's wearing like a skirt. It's very silly looking right now, but when I finish it, I will show it to y'all if y'all are interested. Because I do think it's coming out pretty well. We'll see. Yeah, that's been about all I've done today. That and falling asleep. So, Brutal Moose, Ian, he streamed earlier today, and he streamed a interesting game called Hotel Souls, SOWWLS. And from what I understand, it was supposed to be like a creepy game, but if it is creepy, it's only creepy like late in the game, because what I saw that wasn't creepy, it was more like calming. I guess would be the best way to describe it. It's got like this kind of subdued, quiet vibe to it, which was pretty interesting, honestly. But what was funny about it, because it was so like quiet, I fell asleep while watching it. I was watching it, and I woke up like, oh, what happened? And then I realized like 2 hours had passed. So yeah, maybe it was a little too low key, or maybe I'm just sick and I needed to sleep. But I was kind of surprised about that. I'm like, oh, oops, I didn't mean to sleep through that. Well, I'll watch the VOD later. That man does wind up finding some unusual games to play. I like that. I've said it before, I really like when Ian does Windows 98 stuff, because like growing up, I didn't have a DOS computer. My family, we had like when I was very young, we had an Apple computer, but for the most part, we didn't have a computer in the house. And so all of those like DOS games and stuff, just kind of like, just passed me by. You know, I didn't really get to play any of them. And so it's really cool getting to see like DOS games. I really like that. I hope you guys know about that. Your first computer was a Windows 98 PC. I mean, that's still better than me. My first computer that was like a Windows computer, I think was like Windows XP maybe. No, we had 98 because we had 98 Plus. Like there was a Microsoft 98 Plus disc, which was kind of like, it was mostly just a cosmetic expansion of Windows 98, but it had like screensavers and it had like themes, and those are the things I like in computers. I love like playing with themes and screensavers. So like I really enjoyed Windows 98 Plus. Because it had cool screensavers. I love screensavers.
Looks like we got them all.
Actually, I think I've told this story before, but y'all know I have two older sisters. At one point when I was younger, one of my sisters had a boyfriend named John. John was a cool guy. He knew a lot about computers, and he was very helpful. And when Windows XP came out, my family wanted to upgrade to XP. And so John was like, "Well, hey, I know a little bit about computers. I'll help you guys upgrade your computer." And I was, interested in computers too. And so I would just like I was sitting around with him, and I kept like saying, "Hey, can you bring over like the screensavers from Windows 98? Can you bring over like the themes from Windows 98? Can you bring over the games from Windows 98?" And after a while, like he got frustrated. He was like, "Why don't we just reinstall Windows 98? And I said, "Yeah, can you do that?" Like, completely honestly, I was like, "Yeah, I think I'd like that better." I was so convinced that the most important part of computing was the screensavers. I was like, I want the screensavers. That's what I want on the computer. So, yeah. He laughed at that, so he did not begrudge me for my enthusiasm for screensavers. But I don't know. Even when I was like a little kid, and we had that Apple computer, we had After Dark, which was a screensaver pack, which was mostly famous for the what do you call it? The flying toasters. That's kind of like their famous screensaver was the flying toasters. So can I move this? Move. Yeah. Admittedly, I don't think the flying toasters was the best one. There were others that I liked more, but yeah, man, I just like I love changing things on computers. I love changing themes and changing screensavers and so forth and so on. I find that interesting. There you go. But I really wish that I could find a modern computer compatible version of After Dark, because like I found a couple of the After Dark screensavers, so that's nice. But I can't find all of them. I really wish I could. There was one that was called Satori, Satori, which one time I looked up what that means. I think it might be something Buddhist. I'm not sure. Anyway, probably not. I got that wrong. Sorry if I got it wrong. And I just remember like our computer couldn't run that one. And anytime I tried to run it, it would say like, cannot run, you require a math coprocessor, is how it described it. But I couldn't read the word coprocessor when I was like 5. And so I remember going over to my parents and I'm like, Dad, we need to get a co-suppressor. We need to get a co-suppressor to run more screensavers. Oh, my tolerant parents. Alright. Let's go effortlessly beat the last boss. Here we go. The Chamber of the Blazing Fire Gem. Who is it this time? I think it's a skeleton guy, right? Yeah. Inferno! Well, I have good news for you, Mr. Inferno. Your face has machine gun fire written all over it. Here we go!
I'm gonna get you guys!
Oh no! Oh no, you beat the ride pod! Bad news for you. I could just fix it. Ta-da! Ride pod's back! Oh, the ride pod is so unfair. That was supposed to be like a significant boss fight. To his credit, he managed to defeat the ride pod, which no one else did, so there is that.
Wow!
Yay, I got the huge materia! Still playing FF7, by the way. Still enjoying it, too. Fun game. I've decided what I'm going to do this time. I have a PS1, PS2 Game Shark, and I think what I might try to do after, you know, the inevitable happens and we lose one party member, I think I'm going to try and use Game Shark to add her back in. Just to see if I can do it, and see if, like, the game recognizes that I have a character in my party that I'm not supposed to have in my party. I don't know. Hopefully it won't break the game, but I thought that would be funny. The idea that after the tragic event, she just pops her head out of the lake and she's like, hey, I'm fine. Can we keep going on the journey? Turns out that didn't hurt me that badly. I just needed to take a bath. Alright, anyway. So now we gotta go back to... Wasn't the first OS you used that actually goes to 2000? Gotcha. Back to Kazaroff Stonehenge. We now have the 4 gems. We have the 4 sacred treasures of the elements. As you do. It's interesting that you got to use Windows 2000 rather than like Windows XP. Because those came out just about the same time, didn't they? There we go. You didn't know 2000 was geared towards business stuff and wondered why home users didn't get that. No, that's fair.
Whoa!
Oh, something's happening.
What's happening?
Whoa! No, it's gonna summon chaos into our world. Look! Paznos is just here and knew exactly what to do.
It's Paznos!
All right, it worked!
Alright, well, we summoned something that should not exist in our time from the future.
They've done it.
Oh, maybe now Mom can come home with
So
us.
that was your... Of course.
He has blood from 2 different times running in his veins. It's given him special qualities.
Yeah?
A boy descended from 2 eras. He may just be able to save us. He could be the one.
What about Monica?
Now, let us strike
I don't
back.
care about Monica.
Ooh, what fun this is.
Meanwhile, Ganondorf,
Are you trying to stand
Iffin,
up to my power with such a puny little
Gryffindor here.
fortress?
I like Gryffindor better.
Have it your way. Let the battle begin.
Behold my abs! Tremble before their powers! Oh, blocked, sucker!
These Paznos attacks aren't doing anything.
You haven't attacked yet, have you?
Fire the Nova Driver.
Ooh.
Sir, Nova Driver ready to fire.
The Nova Driver!
What's that? What are they gonna do?
Looks like they
Are they
plan
gonna
on
shoot
using
the gun?
Paznos' strongest weapon, the Nova Driver Cannon.
Neato.
Nova Driver Cannon?
Monica,
Yes,
why do you know
I've
about
never
this?
seen it fired before either.
Can it damage that thing?
I sure hope so. We'll have to wait and see.
By the way, I wasn't cutting off those subtitles, they were just cutting off on their own. Fire the Nova Driver!
Ready to fire, sir.
Nova Driver, ready. Aim. Fire!
Ooh. You missed. You should have worked more on the aim part of that. You missed most of it, y'all. It wasn't exactly dodging around. It was just standing still, and they still missed. How bad is their tracking?
They did it!
Uh-oh, this is very bad.
Huh?
Look! The palace is falling towards Palm Brinks.
Oh, that is a
The
problem.
town will be crushed.
That is a problem.
No way!
This wouldn't have happened if you guys improved your aim. We need to
should
summon
we do,
the
sir?
Carpentarian again.
There is a town at the estimated crash point of the palace.
Blast it all! How do we stop
Blast it all!
Initiate Colossus mode!
What are you talking about?
What? Colossus mode?
Stop making up
What
things.
are you talking about?
It's a new system on Paznos.
You must be joking. Paznos doesn't have anything like that.
Stop making
Yes, it
things
does.
up, Elena.
You just don't know about it.
Yes, it does. Shut up. I made it up just now.
What? But ever since Paznos was in its planning stages,
History has changed. Since Max and Monica went back in time, things have changed slightly. They've created a whole new time stream.
Yep, and in this time stream, this thing's a transformer.
So that explains it.
Alright, fine, do Colossus mode or whatever.
Put Paznos in Colossus mode.
Entering Colossus mode.
Why does this guy know about it? Your entire staff was briefed on this, but we chose not to brief you. Da-da-da!
Cool. What is it?
It's a
I have
ride
no
pod.
idea. It looks like Paznos is transforming.
Ooh. Nice! Go! Oh, it's got big, silly hands. Meanwhile, the palace is still
turned into a
descending
robot.
towards Palm Breaks at all this
How
time.
did it do that?
Yeah. Meanwhile,
We'll stop the palace with Paznos. Dive!
dive.
Yes, sir.
Convert to submarine mode now. I just want to show off all the cool new things Paznos can do. Activate Julian Fries mode. Oh, so cool. Throw. Again, this could have been solved if you just aimed at it when you were shooting the giant laser cannon. Yes, Mech Warrior is here. So cool.
How cool! It just threw the palace aside.
The palace is on the ground. Let's try and get inside.
Why?
Okay.
Just use the giant robot to kill it. Also, I thought it was just hanging out. No? I thought Paznos was just like here now. I guess not. Okay. How do I... What am I doing wrong here? Hang on. Pinky? Do I just move? How do I get to it? Let me go. Go to Paznos. Go to castle. Go to castle. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, maybe Osmond? Osmond! Bring us to the castle! I really thought... Okay. Okay. Yeah! Here we go! Oh, hey, it's Lena.
Max, Monica, listen carefully. Griffin's palace is back on the ground.
Yep.
This is our last chance to take him out. It's up to you to repair the history which Griffin has perverted. This is the final chapter. Okay,
It is.
get going. Go and make a brighter future for all of us.
Mom, can
Yes,
you stay in
Mother.
this time period this time?
Leave Griffin to us.
There are train tracks, but we're opting not to use them. Oh. Yep. So we landed on top of the train tracks. So there are train tracks that go all the way to this Griffin's Palace thing, but
I'll
for
wait
whatever
here.
reason we opted not to
Make
do
sure you get him.
that. Make sure
We
you get
will.
him. Take him out. Break his face. Make him die. Alright, in we go. Moonflower Palace. It's just as spooky as before.
Chapter 7, Palace of Flowers. Whoa! Huh?
Oh. Hello. Who are you? It's a queen, I
Welcome
guess?
to the Moonflower Palace.
Thank you. Who are you?
What? You have come to fight
What?
with Cyrus inside the Moonflower Palace, have you not?
Cyrus?
Do you mean Griffin?
Who are you talking about, lady?
Please, don't blame Cyrus. I really hope you are able to see the child's true form.
Who are you?
I am the ruler of the palace, Alexandra.
Oh,
Cyrus has not yet realized what his role in life is. And
so he's just destroying
neither have
history?
you two. Cyrus and I shared many memories in this garden. They are all still hidden here.
Ta-da.
If this garden could change back to the way it used to be, the child may remember everything again. Please, open up your hearts and see for yourselves the truth hidden here in the castle. There is a clue in the first room. Please, go and win back Cyrus's memories. If you do, I'm sure Cyrus will. I beg of you.
Bye. Bye, Alexandra. Thank you.
I wonder what
All
she
right, so
meant.
as you'll notice
a clue
now-
in the first room.
The trees are back to
Anyway,
normal.
let's keep going.
That's why when I said earlier that you have to take a picture of the dead trees when you first get here, that's why, because there's no other opportunity to do it, except to that brief moment before you actually enter the castle the first time. So, what this is all about, the georama for this chapter is to rebuild the Moonflower Palace gardens in exactly the same state they were when Alexandra was still alive.
He's not showing up this time.
I wonder.
As you can see, there are paintings around the room.
Aha! I got it! I got it!
I figured out what this is! It's a
What?
foyer!
What is it?
Hey, Rob.
The woman just now, Alexandra.
Yeah, what about her?
She said there was a clue in the first room, right? Well, the first room is this hall.
You're a smart young man.
This looks like the palace garden, but there's no flower bed like that out there. The pictures in this hall must show how the palace was long ago. So maybe what she meant was for us to return the palace garden back to what it used to be like in these pictures.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's the way to uncover the secret about Griffin and this palace.
There you go.
I bet you're right. It couldn't hurt to try. Uncovering Griffin's secrets, huh? Sounds good. Let's do it.
I love her little excited
All
animation
right.
that she does sometimes. It's very cute. Yeah, so that's the shtick here. We have to use these pictures to sort of remake the gardens, and hopefully that will allow us to figure out the secrets of this palace. Also, there are scary statues with no head and no arms. They're kind of creepy, honestly, but anyway. So the other thing about Moonflower Palace is it is very long. It's like one of the longest, well, it's the second longest place in the game. What that means is I will probably be doing a lot of Moonflower Palace off camera, just so you don't have to sit through it, because it's the same thing over and over again. But there are events that occur inside of it, so you'll see those. But let's get going. But yeah, see, it's like, goes on for a long time. It's very large. Very large. It's a very big area to get through, so. Nope, let's go. Ancient Wind. You went for a ride on your bicycle and you forgot your keys and you're locked out of your wife till your wife gets out of the shower. Oh no, that's terrible, Rob. I'm sorry. You can't, well, I guess she's in the shower. You can't call her in the shower. Hopefully it's not too much longer. Also, look at these cool, like, space glass things. I like them. Count Balloon! I only see one, but I'll keep counting. Oh, that's the other thing, is that the battle music changes in this one level. And it's not as good, really. I honestly don't think that the battle music for the Moonflower Palace is very good, but it is different. Yeah, I did it. I do it. Right. Good on you for going for a bike ride, though, Rob. How was it? Did you have fun? I do so enjoy bike rides myself, although where I live, there's not really like any trails or anything around, so if I want to go for a bike ride, I usually have to like drive for a little ways, which is not great. Like I live in an apartment that's in a relatively urban area, so unless I want to like drive, or unless I want to ride along like streets, which usually isn't much fun for me, I typically have to leave and go somewhere for a while. Oh no, it's Bundy! He's here! Take that, Bundy! Oh! Oh! Silver Gear? He's got a crawl. Oh, he's kicking my butt, honestly. Hang on. Get some of this. It's a crossbow skeleton. I think this is the first time we've seen one of these in this game. Interesting. Zap, 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 zap. Bonk. I like these, like, tiger striped rats. That's a cool design. I don't think I've ever seen a tiger striped rat before. A castle eater. One who eats the castle, I suppose. Oh, I got the sniffles. I got the sniffles. Get over here. thing hits like a truck. I honestly think my characters are kind of like underpowered in terms of like their defense. I think that maybe I missed some of like the health items along the way. I don't know where, but I feel like I must have missed some. Oh, this looks important. It's the moon clock door. I'm guessing that's the how to go to the next area thing. Oh no, it's Bundy! He's back! Curse you, Bundy! Has he got a little crown on? He's like a royal skeleton for some reason. A royal mummy. Very odd. Did the Egyptians mummify regular people? I can't remember if they did or not. Like, was it just like kings and great priests who got mummified? Or did everybody get mummified? I don't remember. Zap, 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 and bash. Take that, Bundy. Zap, 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 zap. Ow. Jeez. He's using like a crossbow, but man, it really hurts. Ow. Alright. Escape. This is a very boring song, the battle song for like this area. Ow! Jeez! Crossbow really hurts. Eat a banana. Drink some water. Eat some bread. Ow! Why does it hit so hard? Oh, a painful crossbow. Hey, Bundy. Oh, everything hits too hard in here. Alright. Ooh, yay! Yeah, do it! The steel... Oh, it looks so cool! Look how cool it looks! Oh, I really... Moonflower Fent. I have to defeat a Moonflower Fent. Okay. How cool it looks, though! Oh, it looks so cool! I really like that. I like that look. Yeah. Awesome to do on these. I hate the fact that the steel gun, for some reason, has poverty. Get rid of that. There we go. It needs like everything, doesn't it? Yeah. Get some smash. Oh, look how cool it is. Yeah, that's exactly like the aesthetic I like. That kind of like retro futurism space laser look. Ah, I love it. I love the way it looks. Oh, I can show you this. So this is my rocket launcher turned into the twin buster. So it's like a two-barrel machine gun or two-barrel rocket launcher that also has that kind of retro futuristic look. So Max is pretty cool right now. He's a pretty cool dude right now. Yeah, he wasn't before, but now he is. Max is like, oh, what? Also, as you can see, it's actually doing damage now, so that's good. It's doing the amount of damage that I would expect a rocket launcher to do. So when I was younger, the first time I came here, I thought you could break these. I thought like if you did her little supercharge thing, you could like break through the ground. You can't, as you can see, but sure looks like you can. Hello, Bundy. Prepare yourself, Bundy. Take that, Bundy. Ha ha ha. Again, Bundy. Oh, y'all, I may have to call this in an hour. My throat's starting to hurt again. Oh, I know that's lame. I'm sorry. I know I've been missing a lot recently, but what are you gonna do? I'm sick. But maybe maybe I can make it back on the weekend or something. I don't know. I just don't want to wind up making myself worse and then having to like miss a bunch because I get sick or something. So. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Finish this and go drink some tea. Delicious tea. Ow. Yeah, eat it. Death to you. Blech. Blech. I might go veg out on the couch and watch the VOD from earlier that I fell asleep to. Moon clock hand. Is that? Oh, okay. So that door I found earlier wasn't the exit to the level. It was like the mini area exit thing, like the little minor key, I guess you could say, for this world. Okay. Let's go see what's inside. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there was. Yeah. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I like doors that do that in like fantasy stories. These guys are too dangerous. I'm gonna machine gun you. You're like way more dangerous than you should be, Mr. Shooty Guy.
Wait till they get a load of this! I'm a Connor!
Okay, that was dangerous. Eat it, Bundy. You know, as strong as those mice get, they're still not very dangerous. Even in the late stages, they're still not very dangerous. Ah, oh no, Max! You're a monster! We just got some of this, so there we go. Bring Max back out. Ugh. Max has a vendetta to repay. Ooh. Yeah, get it. Oh. Get over here, castle eater. Or just hang out over there? Come here, man. Come fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Hey. 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 He's just refusing to engage. Come on, man. Fight me. There you go. Now I'll kill you. Poor mouse. Alright, what do I need to roll this up? Lightning. Real lightning. Sports. Ah, you'll be good at them. Come on, be enough. Ooh! The Halloween blade! Awesome! Oh, look, it's like a pumpkin with a silly hat on. Oh, I love it. Look at the Halloween blade. What perfect timing. Come here, Count Balloon. I'm going to beat you up with this Halloween blade. Yes. You know, in all the years I've been playing this game, I don't think I've ever actually gotten to see every one of her swords before. And this is one that I don't think I've ever had her use. So that's kind of cool. All right, yeah, so we're probably going to call it in just a little bit. Before we cut off, though, let's see if we can do a little bit of the diorama stuff. Let's go... Well, let's feed up first, and then we'll go and see if we can do anything out in the garden. This might be a difficult Sfida to do, actually, from the look of things. So the good thing about Moonflower Palace is that, like, in terms of Sfida, is that you really can't go out of bounds here. You know, everything's, with the exception of these little things in the walls here, just about everything is in bounds. So that part is easier. The problem is that, like, usually they're kind of tough holes in terms of distance. So let's just try and get it over there a little bit. Oh. Okay, that's fine. That's alright. Actually, that probably worked better. Good. Good deal. Accidental success. Hooray. Nope. Not quite what I meant to do, but that's fine. Flip. Nice. Okay. It's going well. It's going well. Let's try and get it into the room. Doggone it. Oh, that's awful. Will this work? There we go. Awesome. Sfida, hooray! Got a medal. Level up powder. Very helpful. Only one, though, admittedly. Alright, let's bugger off out of here and go and do a little bit of Georama if we can. What's the gate key for this place? Like a seed, maybe? What is it? Oh, no, it's a watering pot. Excuse me. Ta-da! Enter the scary flower vortex. Ooh, I see level up item over here. I want that. I like those. Make sure there aren't any others. Now, one nice thing about Moonflower Palace in terms of the level up items is that, like, they all show up in this room, and they're usually pretty easy to spot because, you know, it's a well-lit room. It's not like Starlight or it's not like the Moon Crystal Temple or Starlight Temple. That's what it's called, where you just can't really see anything. The scent of water in the sun. Oh yeah? Oh. Never mind, we can't do anything. Never mind. Can't do anything. We just got the scent of water in the sun. Alright. So the other thing about this place is that the only things you put out in the garden are things you find in here. So you actually have to get all of the geostones here to even get, well, not to get started, but to finish it. So it's not like the other places where you can kind of like finish early if you know what you're doing. This one you do kind of have to wait. So all right, y'all. Well, again, sorry it's short. I'll try to come back on the weekend if I'm feeling better, but I don't want to kill my voice, and I don't know, I just feel kind of crappy. So hopefully this was enjoyable. I know it's short, but hopefully it was enjoyable. So I am the MoeChicken. This has been Dark Cloud 2, and thank you for stopping by.